Hey everybody, welcome back to Backlog Banter. Today we're talking about the surprise announcement of the PlayStation 5 event happening this Wednesday. Now, I woke up to this
Yes.
news and I was very excited. Some other people on my Twitter timeline a little bit more excited, like Pio. Shout out to Pio, freaking out about it.
His
Shout out.
tweet about that, him saying, dude, PlayStation's the GOAT, bro. I had an out of body experience looking at an announcement for something.
No,
Is he a
no Pio
fucking
shade.
idiot?
No Pio shade. I think he follows
God
me on
damn.
Twitter. I'm a big fan of his. I'm a big fan of
Well,
his.
if he sees this, Pio, I love you. I love you. I like your fact that you combine video games and workouts, but also, Jesus Christ, calm down. Holy shit.
Well, here's the thing. The excitement is understandably high because Sony has said Jack
Absolute
Dumb
diddly.
Diddly about
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx. I would say you owe me a Coke, but I don't like the drink Coke. But I do know that you grow cocaine in your home, so it's
Mm-hmm.
possible that you could just give me some of that. You know what else I'd like Sony to give me?
A PlayStation 5 pre-order chance.
That's all I want. I don't. They don't even need to give me the console. They just need to give me the fucking opportunity for me to
Yeah.
pay them probably an absurd amount of money. That's part of what I want to talk about right now. In this short form discussion, folks, because we don't want to take up too much of your time. We're going to talk a
Yeah.
little bit about the PS5 event, what we're hoping to see, what we are predicting is going to happen, and things of that nature. Because I have to say, for one, I'm very excited. Xbox had their turn in the fucking sun rays of the universe last week when the
Yeah.
announcements leaked. Phil Spencer then said that their announcements were supposed to happen this week, so this would have been a fucking bangerang of a week if all of that had
Yeah.
dropped at the same time.
Glad it was spread out, to be
I'm
honest.
glad it was spread out too, and I think that might have even forced Sony's hand a little bit more.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say right now is I fully not only predict but expect, and that carries a lot of connotations. I expect a price and release date.
Yeah. And I think they have to. I mean, seriously, are you kidding me?
Well, here
Considering that like the rumored leaked release dates of this is what? Early to mid-November? They've got less than 2 months for this.
the deal is, I
A little
don't think
ridiculous.
that they had to do this in terms of give a price and release date, except for the fact that Microsoft has a pre-order, um, up on September 22nd. In 10 days from now, you can pre-order a Series X.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think Sony has no choice but to announce a price and release date.
Sure, yeah.
There have been reports, I don't know how founded these are, but there have been reports that after Microsoft revealed that $500 price point for the Series X, Sony is now knocking their price down.
Yeah. I surely
I,
think that's possible.
I don't know how confirmed that reporting is. I want to lock my official price guesses in here at, and this is going to be a little bit wild, but I'm telling you right now, the PS5 will be $599 with a
Okay.
disk drive and $549 without.
Okay. And you think those prices are the knocked down versions? You think that they were planning on what, launching 700, 650?
Look, you have to contextualize it in what price gets you for PS4 Pro. And you have to contextualize it with the fact
Okay.
that that device is still very expensive. The fact that the Series X is launching at 500 says to me that Microsoft is taking a dive on each
Yeah.
unit sold because the One X is $500.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
cannot tell me that those devices both are $500 devices.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that Sony didn't announce price as long as it did because this PS5 is probably absurdly expensive. And I wouldn't be surprised if they had an all access parallel,
Okay. Interesting.
or or if they did what they seems like they're going to do, track PSN data to see who's active in their ecosystems, send out the pre-order invites to those people, get the whales like me to buy the device
Mm.
day one,
Yeah.
and then kick the price down a year from now when it makes more sense, and don't reveal numbers until then. Because I just do not think that there's a way that a future-proofed device to start out the next gen is launching at $500.
Yeah. So and you think that what do you think that means for Series X though?
What do you mean? I
That it's
think
launching at 500. Obviously, that Microsoft is taking a loss, but do you think it necessarily means anything for the power of the console or their confidence in it?
I think it says most about their financial health that they can probably take a loss on the machine.
Well, you know who also can? Sony, because they're fucking winning this generation.
They're winning this generation, but Sony's a much bigger apparatus than PlayStation, and that's not an
Yeah,
apparatus that's nearly as successful as Microsoft as an apparatus.
sure.
So really think, do I think that there was a situation where they were ever going to launch a console at $700? Absolutely not. But I think where they could maybe get away with it is taking a slight loss on the discless version. I could see,
Sure.
I might even retract what I said and say that the discless will be 500 because they could probably take a loss on that. The fact that they're cutting out retailers means that they're getting a bigger rip off of every game sold to those digital only
Okay.
devices.
Yeah, makes
So I could
sense.
see them recouping there. So I'm gonna say official predictions, no backsies, as legal professionals like to say. 500 no disk drive, 600 with the disk drive.
Sure. Yeah, that's reasonable. Well, I mean, 600 is a pretty big sell for me. Only console I've ever bought for myself was a Nintendo Switch for 300. That
Sure.
is literally double. And either way, I'm going to be paying more if when I get a next gen console, no matter what system I get. But I'm going to be interested to see because I do think that a $600 price point, well, that might make sense for power and for future proofing and for Sony, not taking as big of a loss. I do think that that could be pretty negative in terms of in comparison because I don't know a lot about console prices over the history.
Sure.
Really, the only one I know is the Switch, and that shows how fucking oblivious I am. But one thing I do know, the only other one I positively know is that the PS3 launched at 600, and people give that shit to this fucking day.
Well, because going Ridge Racer and going $599 is a terrible pitch,
Yeah.
and that's understandable. And I think you're bringing up a lot of good points, but I think the way Sony gets around it is $600 being a bundled proposition.
Okay.
I really think that 600 makes a lot more sense and is a lot more palatable if it comes with Miles Morales.
Yeah, of course that.
And
Of course that's true. Yeah.
if it comes with, I don't know, like there's a charging dock or something, there's a shit ton of accessories already. Maybe if it comes with that fucking media remote or something they can throw in there that's not going to add a lot of production overhead. I think bundling Miles Morales is obvious. But I
Sure.
think the difference between launching the PS3 and the PS5 is that the PS5 is already looking to have a much more compelling software lineup. So beyond
Yep.
beyond price, I think the big thing that I need to see is a compelling line of launch day and then launch window
Yeah,
software.
of course.
That's what needs to be hammered out for me most.
Yeah, and
Because yes, go ahead.
obviously the big draw is Spider-Man this time. For me, that is one of the only things that I'm really looking forward to as a PlayStation exclusive. I would like to play Horizon, but I haven't gotten into the first one. I would like to play Ratchet and Clank, but I'm not big into the series. Spider-Man is a different fucking horse, especially considering that this is a sequel to a game that I really like. This is one that, as far as they're saying, really takes advantage of the power of the hardware, at least for a launch game, and it's just exciting. They're gonna have a gameplay and story trailer for this. They have
They
to.
will. I mean, they will.
That's the thing I'm looking forward to most. I'm also looking forward to the possibility of having this conference have some sort of a surprise announcement for a 2021 game.
There have been a lot of rumors. It's been Resistance Collection,
In
Metal
general,
Gear Solid 1, just in the world.
there's been a lot of rumors.
Politics, music, movies, video games, rumors that they happen.
Mm-hmm.
But there's specifically been a lot of PS5 rumors, fucking Silent Hill remake, Metal Gear Solid 1 remake,
Yep.
Resistance Collection. There is so much, my ear is really itchy. I apologize deeply to my ear canal, not to the audience. There are just a lot of rumors, so I really think we could get another announcement here because I'm very excited for Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that Miles Morales by itself can pull that big of a price tag.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I think we need a second game at launch. My
Sure.
big hope is that Miles Morales looks phenomenal, but I completely expect it to. There are a few AAA studios I believe in more than Insomniac. I think that game's going to bonkers, but I think we need one more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious what that could be. And I really think that having that second exclusive at launch, not even launch window, because we know we have a Ratchet launch window, having a second exclusive there I think is going to be big. It could be Demon's Souls. That game has been...
Yeah, but I don't think that is the killer app that sells the console on top of Spider-Man.
I think what it serves is as that second big game. Spider-Man is what
Yeah,
gets you in the door, and once you finish Spider-Man, you have Demon Souls. Because that
sure.
is that is a game that has a lot of lineage with PlayStation as a brand,
Yeah, of
but it's
course.
also a game that means a shit ton to people who like Soulsborne games, which is a big sector of the audience,
Of course.
the general gaming audience.
Yeah.
Um,
That has been the rumor, is that Demon Souls is launch or very, very close.
because it's been rated in I think Taiwan. It
Mm-hmm.
has an ESRB rating, that and Miles Morales are the only two that have them right now,
Mm-hmm.
which suggests some degree of closeness. But I think a second big game at launch is a must.
Yeah.
And then I want them to hammer out launch window a little bit. I think it'd be great if Horizon was launch window. I don't know if it will be.
I don't believe so, because I especially think that the fact that they announced in their first sort of PS5 games, whatever, they
Mhm.
announced 4 pretty big games. I mean, they've got Ratchet and Clank, Sackboy's Big Fucking Day, uh, Horizon out in the wilds, and Spider-Man. And I think that what am I missing?
GT7 is big for a ton of
Oh,
people,
that's true.
not
That's
not
true. But
for.
isn't that a game that's not coming for a while? Wasn't that one that's like end 2021 or something like that? I'm pretty sure in the announcement it was weird that it wasn't coming out soon.
You keep talking, I'll fact check. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But I think that Horizon Forbidden West is the killer app that they have that they're going to be riding on, and I fully expect that to be a little bit later, especially because they're um I think they want to give Ratchet and Clank and Sackboy time to breathe and time to be their big own moments, especially because those are big franchises coming near launch. But I think that they're gonna get you in the door with Spider-Man. They're gonna be like, hey, we've also got Ratchet and Clank and Sackboy, both of which are big franchises, but I don't think are console sellers. And then they hit you with the second punch half a year later with Forbidden West. I really did not
Yeah,
expect that to be a launch window game.
I could see that. There is no release date right now, not even a 2021 for Gran Turismo.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. There was something of somebody talking the thing like we're just starting working on this or some shit like that.
the one you're forgetting because it's not really of any meaningful magnitude, but a game I'm very excited for is Returnal from Housemarque.
Okay.
It's that third person, seems more arcadey looking third person shooter, sci-fi. I could see Returnal hitting launch if Demon Souls doesn't, but if it's not, certainly a launch window game,
Sure.
I think. What I would really like is a little bit of a roadmap hammered out. A
Yes.
katunka tunka 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 tunk.
Yeah.
I want to know from
Hmm.
when I buy this console, and big prediction here, when I buy it, whatever the I think it's gonna be the week before Xbox. I think they're gonna go the week before Xbox.
Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
first whatever the first Friday in October is.
Yeah.
If
I
it's
definitely think that's possible
yeah,
because I think that uh Sony's fucking coming in here with their big balls swinging around. They're riding high on the PS4. They don't even have
they're
a
riding how?
no. How from Pokemon Sun and Moon, they're not riding him. But they are riding high
Yes.
on the PS4 success, and I think that they are maybe coming into this a little bit cocky. They can push it out first. They can wait to announce the release date till closer before. They can have a weird pre-order system. They can bundle in the game. They can make it cost more. I think all those things sort of lead together to Sony riding high on their successes and pushing the limits of what should usually be for a console launch. So I do think that announcing it later and releasing it sooner is definitely a reasonable prediction.
My water bottle smells like a fucking goldfish's tank. That's awful. Holy Christ. But I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
I think what you're saying is completely accurate. November 10th, when Microsoft is launching, is a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll see a Tuesday launch for the PS5, but I still think it'd be. So let me do quick maths in the words of Big Shaq. That means
Mm-hmm.
that the 3rd is a Tuesday. So the 6th, I'm saying November 6th is when the PS5 will launch.
Okay, all right. We've got your official predictions. I am not an official predictions guy. All right.
Yeah.
Look, we've not been good in our only other official prediction video. We got fucking hammered for.
We got a lot
So
of views.
we did get a lot of views. It's true. But I'm just gonna parasitically attach myself onto
Sure.
your ideas, your predictions, but not take credit for them. So if they're true, I'll take credit for them, but they're not, I'll back off.
Yeah. Here's the other thing I really want. This is my other big hope.
Yes.
I want there to be a peaceful and swift exchange of power, as
Hmm.
though a president is being sworn out and a new one's being sworn in between the PS4 and PS5.
That's gonna be that's also coming up soon in the
Yeah,
actual world.
in the actual world. But I want to be able to fucking open up the box of my PS5, set it on my.
I don't know what kind of tool you're using to open the cardboard box, but I don't want to know.
I want to put that bad Jackson right next to my PS4 and immediately be able to take my games and everything over to that device.
Yeah. And
I
I do
think
think that
that's
that's something they're
essential.
going to be talking about
Yes.
in this because the backwards compatibility, which I think that they do need to push more, is going to be very interesting, especially considering that obviously the PS4 isn't backwards compatible with anything. The PS4 backwards compatibility on the PS5, I think, is going to be something that they should definitely push. I have a roommate. His name is Tanner. He's in some of our videos. I was talking to him the other day as he was playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake. And talking to him about, oh, what's your plan for the PS5? And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm thinking, I'll probably get the all digital edition. But I'm like, hold the fucking phone. You know this shit is backwards compatible with discs and everything. He's like, oh, all right. I'm going for the. He changed his mind right then and there. That he's going for the full kit and caboodle. And I will if I get a.
Language.
Sorry, if I get a PS5, eventually I will. I'm gonna go for the full kit and caboodle. Language again, but I definitely think that that's something they should hammer home a little more because it's definitely an important point.
Are you familiar with the Ubisoft leak about PS5 back compat?
No.
They in some kind of FAQ for some game, I forget what it was, said that the PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4, but not PS1, 2, or 3 games.
Yeah,
Um,
of course. I didn't. I mean, I remember it being rumored to be backwards compatible with everything, but I never
yeah,
expected that to be true.
I didn't expect it to be true either. I think it makes them look a little bit weak on that front in comparison to Xbox, which is fully backwards compatible with fucking every goddamn.
Jesus Christ! If PlayStation was backwards compatible with everything, that would be the easiest day one buy I've ever fucking made.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. But what I do think they need to do to counter that, because like you're saying, backwards compatibility is a big selling point. Like for Tanner, it's a big selling point for people, and
Yeah,
I think that some conversations underplay that, but it's not something to underplay at all. I don't think.
yeah.
What they need is an equitable solution to 1, 2, and 3 backwards compatibility.
Okay.
Um, and a lot of people say that that's PS Now, and I think that is a I think that is a I think it is a I think it is an optimistic but worthwhile endeavor.
Sure.
PS
If they sort
Now
of reboot PS Now, make it actually good.
PS Now gets a bad rap. I have used PS Now within the past year, and it is a remarkably different service than it used to be.
Sure.
It's a lot more Game Pass like than people give it credit for, mostly because Sony just doesn't talk about it in the right terms.
Yeah.
But it does give you access to PS3 games, which is a big deal.
Hmm.
The fucking net code is not quite there. Of course, I just have terrible internet, so it's partially on me. But I think that they need to offer PS1, 2, and 3 games in some respect.
Sure.
And by extension, I think they need to. I think this thing really needs to have vored a PS4 into itself.
Yeah.
I think you need to be able to natively download your PS4 games off the
Mm.
storefront.
Yeah.
If it's a cumbersome solution like the virtual menu in the Wii U to boot to the Wii Shop channel,
Yeah.
fine. But those games, I better be able to just re-download my digital, because if it's back compat only with discs, that
Yeah. That's
sucks.
strange.
That sucks if that's the case.
And then
And
I'll be singing my high diddly ho because I'm buying games physically, and you're out here fucking look like a chump.
I'm out here following market trends is what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
I think that might be the one thing that cements digital back compat, because I think Sony
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
recognizes where
I don't believe that it won't be digital back compat. I don't think that's possible at this
I
point.
I think that the canary in the coal mine is I'm saying that at least back during Mark Cerny's Power Hour, to borrow some fucking sacred symbols phraseology, is that they said that select the top 1,000 PS4 games are backwards compatible. I
Okay.
hope they fucking locked Mark Cerny in a dark room and didn't let him out till I fixed that. But if they're like, hey, here's fucking 500 games you can play, and it's like a cherry picked selection, and you can't just fucking re-download any PS4 game, that's a big issue.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that I need communicated from Sony is that they have a plan. They have a plan to move me from this rig to a dual sense.
Mm-hmm.
I need them to show me a release date, a price, and I need them to show me games.
Games.
Games. The Nintendo Switch has them. Does the PS5? Let's find out.
Oh, good question. That's a clickbaity title
Yeah.
for our discussion, for our PS5 discussion, inevitable coming on Wednesday.
Yeah. But
Future-proof card in the corner, maybe. I don't know if I'm that smart. I might not be.
wait. You're gonna retroactively put a card in this video?
Oh my god, I might. Let me write that down so I don't forget it.
Holy shit. I'll forget it in 30 seconds.
Add PS5 discussion card to PS5 predictions video. I'm not good at typing. Okay.
Okay. So I wanna recapitulate the things I've said.
Yes.
Let's fucking zoom out.
Wow.
November 6th, the console will launch.
Yes.
$499 US, American United States standard issue fiat currency for a
Discless.
discless.
Yes.
$599 US, no Ridge Racer
Mhm.
for a disc full version.
Yes. Bundled with
Miles
Spider-Man.
Morales
Yeah.
only bundled into this 600 version, not the 500.
Okay. Yeah.
That's bundled, and that's a launch game. Officially saying it, Returnal is a launch game.
Okay.
Those are your two first-party launch games.
Interesting.
Demon Souls Remake is a launch window game.
Okay.
Okay? This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy's name is also Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That's a confirmed launch window game.
Yeah.
Those games will both release.
Yep, they will.
On or before March 31st.
Okay.
Those 4 games.
When Mario gets deleted.
Mario will be deleted, and you'll have 4 first-party games on your PS5 to play.
Yeah.
Horizon Harambe will release holiday of 2021.
Okay.
Alongside Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Starring Clint Eastwood.
Oh. We're talking about different things. Okay,
Gran
well,
Turismo
clearly we're spinning our fucking wheels.
Well, we're not. We're recapping.
Well, this is not a great recap, but you know what?
This is like, listen to me. Have you seen Jaws?
Yes, I have seen Jaws.
Do you remember when they fucking shot the buoys into Jaws and he swam away, but it was just a matter of time?
Mm-hmm.
Farewell and adieu, you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to the recap portion of the discussion, because now you know the barrels we've shot into Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to put the propane tank in his mouth and fucking watch Brody fucking fire a flintlock rifle and explode Jaws all over the place. Which is to say, I want to give my final hopes and wishes and dreams and thoughts and feelings and impressions. Right. Do you have anything you'd like to recap?
No, I've done. I'm out of fucking energy.
Okay. Here's what I'd like next. I would like some HD collections is what I would like.
That'd be great.
Specifically, I would like Sucker Punch to bring Sly Cooper games to the PS5.
Okay.
There have been rumblings in the jungle of a Sly Cooper television series.
Yeah.
There's
supposed to be a movie at one point. Remember that? I think there was a trailer for that too. There was a trailer for that. I don't think that's real. I remember watching that trailer.
I think you're thinking of Lone Survivor.
Finish your fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
I really think that a Sly Cooper collection would be great. I would really like the PS5 to end up being a celebration of where PlayStation has been and where it's going to be.
Hmm.
And I think we have a really compelling suite of games from Sony in terms of sequels. But I'd like them to dip back into the well and revitalize some of their old franchises. A
Yeah, that'd
Sly
be
Cooper
great.
collection would be excellent. Jack collection would be excellent. I
Give
like.
me an HD remake of Precursor Legacy, and I will die happy. That game is so good.
I would really like that Metal Gear Solid 1
Oh yeah,
remake to
that'd
be
be
real.
fantastic.
Um, I I have bought Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PlayStation 1, but the disc broke, so I've never played Metal
Mm.
Gear Solid 1. I've never
I
played
am.
Twin Snakes,
Mm.
but I'd love to play a prop. Can you imagine in the Fox engine, an upscaled fucking ray traced 4K Fox engine Metal Gear Solid 1?
Hmm.
That's arousing. I'm gonna go play the Phantom Pain after this.
Okay. Well, anything else? Oh, we're on a shutdown.
Above seeing
We're on. We
some
just did a little blip. We're gonna blip again.
a blip. It's like the snap.
Yep. See, just like the snap. Sometimes I think he might be Thanos. I don't know if you can hear
Okay, you're
that.
back. My number one hope
Yes. All right.
that my number one hope, and this is the final thing I have to say.
Okay.
My number one hope is I'd like to see a new IP from Sony.
Oh yes.
I would like to see a new, built from the ground up IP from Sony that illustrates why the PS5 is an important and new chapter in their history.
That'd be fantastic.
Because I'm so excited for the games they have announced, but I feel like a lot of the games they have announced could have happened on PS4. I would
Yeah.
like something
Sure.
big and fresh and new that brings in next gen, and something of a caliber of a God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn or a fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The big trinity of what I think are the most important new. I mean, God of War is a
Last of
reboot, but
Us.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, but Last of Us got its beginnings as a PS3
Oh, I see what you're
franchise. You
saying.
know what I
Got
mean?
you. Got you.
I want that. I want that next big
Yeah.
thing.
God of War didn't exist before PS4.
No. There weren't 5 of those games.
Neither did
2 on
Spider-Man.
PS.
Spider-Man's a new character.
I'm gonna give you a technical foul. You know what I mean. You're getting you're getting at least a yellow card. But I'd like that next big new thing. I
Yeah,
really
that would be
would.
fantastic. I honestly don't expect that, but that if they surprise me with that, I will be very pleased.
Like all I'm saying is 2021. Now I don't want it anytime
Yeah,
soon.
of
Maybe
course.
2022. A stinger. Give me a fucking rebooted Siphon Filter if you want. I don't care.
Hmm.
Something big and new and exciting.
Yeah.
But those are my hopes. As you can tell, I'm very excited and I didn't prepare for this discussion.
Yeah.
Because frankly, it's raw emotion.
And I think that's okay, especially for predictions.
Is there anything else you want to add? Because I feel like you haven't added much.
No, I just want to say that this video was way longer than it was supposed to be, but I think that's okay. I think we talked about a lot of things. Hey, you were the one. We'll fucking rewind. We'll watch the beginning where you say, "Hey, we respect your time." This is not a respectful video. But I don't think that matters because we had a good time. We talked about a lot of different things. But I'm itching my eye. I don't even know. I shouldn't do that. It's not professional. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our discussions. Those of you who watch our videos to prove us wrong, come back after next Wednesday and then call Abram an idiot because he's going to be wrong about something. He's going to be right about some things probably, but it's most likely that he's wrong about a few things, and I'm fully expecting those rude comments. Once again,
Let's cause a panic. Let's cause a bank run. I have insider sources.
that's not true. Don't listen to him.
Who knows? I'm your next leaker. Haha. Get ready, fuckers. You're getting fucking Ape Escape remake on PS5.
Yes! Yes!
Are you talking about the PS5?
Wait till
The PS5. The PS5. The PS5. The PS5. We're gonna be the PS5. I want to do PS5. I want to I want to go to PS5 video. Talk about the PS5. The PS5. Talk about.
Come on. You a bunch.